Ben Dattner, The Blame Game: How the Hidden Rules of Credit and Blame Determine Our Success or Failure. Get ready to delve into the world of workplace dynamics as we explore the intriguing book, The Blame Game: How the Hidden Rules of Credit and Blame Determine Our Success or Failure, by Ben Dattner. Uncover the often hidden and damaging impact that misplaced blame and unfair allocation of credit can have on organizations, team dynamics, and individual relationships. The book highlights the blame game's role in dysfunctional workplaces and examines the psychological roots and ramifications of blame. Moreover, learn about ways in which individuals and organizations can foster a culture of learning from mistakes, honesty, and personal responsibility, setting the stage for success rather than failure.
The blame game. The way individuals deal with credit and blame directly impacts their productivity and relationships within organizations. Misplaced blame and unfair credit allocation often create a poisonous environment that can lead to resentment, anger, and disillusionment. Failed managers who refuse to take responsibility and blame others suffer in terms of emotional and physical well-being. A leader's stance on blame is a key determinant in cultivating a culture of learning from mistakes. Staffers who sense injustice may take fewer risks and avoid difficult decisions for fear of retribution. Thus, striving for balance in how we react to credit and blame is critical for fair treatment and acknowledgement of one's work. Overcoming the blame game. The human instinct to avoid blame and seek credit can create a negative culture in organizations. Equity theory explains how employees strive for balance between contribution and rewards. Taking credit for successes and blaming others for failures is a natural cognitive bias. However, successful individuals focus on fixing problems rather than assigning blame. Changing the instinct to blame requires admitting mistakes and taking responsibility. Childhood experiences shape unconscious templates influencing how people react to and dispense credit and blame as adults. While honesty may seem like the perfect antidote to false accusations and scapegoating, it can backfire. Those who speak unpopular truths risk being treated as scapegoats. Therefore, it is crucial to consider all factors and proceed cautiously before exposing the truth. The 1692 Salem witch trials show how societies transfer blame from humans to others perceived as different during troubled times. Overall, admitting mistakes and focusing on solutions is the most effective way to create a positive culture and overcome the blame game. Credit and blame at work. The way we perceive fairness as children influences how we assign credit and blame as adults. Our family dynamics can also resurface in the workplace, where we may see our boss as a parental figure and our colleagues as siblings. Understanding our own tendencies and recognizing the dysfunctional personality types that assign blame, extrapunitive, impunitive, and intrapunitive, can help us navigate credit and blame issues at work. Self-awareness is key, and if all else fails, it may be necessary to change our situation. Altering the culture of blame. In workplaces, blame games can foster hostility and cripple a firm. A strategy to break this cycle is to accept some of the blame, build trust, and prioritize problem solving. Recognizing self-serving biases and addressing them is crucial. The blame game also affects company culture, as seen in the failed AOL and Time Warner merger. The context and expectations imposed on individuals affect how credit and blame are assigned. A boss who views someone negatively can steer work away from them, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, acknowledging positive traits can inspire improved performance. By altering the culture of blame and replacing it with mutual reliance and trustworthiness, coworkers can work together to solve problems and create a positive work environment. Progress over blame. Companies that focus on progress and self-improvement rather than casting blame are more successful in the long run. Cultures of blame originate from higher-ups and can be detrimental to a company's success. Southwest Airlines encourages open discussion and avoids blame, while American Airlines struggles with a blame-based culture. Companies that take collective responsibility for performance achieve higher stock prices, as investors appreciate self-examination and corrective action. Leaders who consistently blame external factors can cause doubt in their ability to navigate difficult economic situations. A culture that values learning from failures fosters progress and enables a company to address potential problems without blame or fear of job loss. Blame game. Effective leadership is not determined by one's ability to take credit for achievements but by one's willingness to take blame for failures. The culture of blame in an organization can be a major determinant of performance at all levels. Leaders who seek and accept constructive criticism from different levels of employees and cultivate an even-handed approach to assigning credit and blame gain their staff's admiration and cooperation. Some autocratic leaders who demand blind obedience and resist dissenting opinions often find that their subordinates heed the letter of the law but fail to carry out their wishes. Thus, it is always admirable for leaders to exercise patience, learn from the past, cultivate optimism and surround themselves with people who judge slowly and act openly.
As we wrap up our journey through Ben Dattner's The Blame Game, we can now appreciate the importance of approaching credit and blame fairly and responsibly, particularly in the professional environment. Recognizing the harmful effects of misplaced blame and unfair allocation of credit on organizations and interpersonal relationships, it is essential for leaders and team members alike to cultivate an environment focused on learning from mistakes, taking responsibility, and fostering open communication. So, challenge yourself and your organization to break free from the detrimental blame game and build a culture of growth, positivity, and mutual support, ensuring both individual and collective success.